Well, if there is something that I really see myself doing for a really long time, it's fish keeping. And the thing is, I've only been doing fish keeping for well close to a year now, and I think I started in October, maybe November. October, really quick in this, and it's been one of the most marvelous, perfect months in my life. What I did has like some bad luck, all just some bad stuff that I did at the very beginning that I learned from now was, take fish because I didn't know what to cycle my tank and because I was overfeeding, multiple other things. But if there is nothing to be a fish because the video is really calling me. I'm sorry, I gotta go. Yeah, so I was just the nursing office calling me, to tell me that they cancel my fish. That's my fish, my shift, because today was supposed to be an overtime shift. I guess they caught up with it and they just canceled me. But you know what? I really do not. Well, it was kind of expected. I'm not taking the overtime shift no more because I just know they be changing my days just because I did that. But yeah, coming back to the subject. So fish keeping is the thing that I really see myself doing for a really long time, and I don't want to say I grow out of the hobby, but I just like upgrade a little more. Well, I mean, like fish keeping, having like one tank and just a short tank and having multiple things, multiple beautiful fish on the tank and just like looking at the fish. So I've grown past that, and I'm at the stage where I kept myself multiple things because I really want to have multiple fish, but most interested to breeding them and maybe sell them, most likely sell them. But breeding them is something that I generally like because I like seeing the little fries go from like little fries, little regulars, and then full grown fish that I took care of myself, and then right now they're grown, and I can give them to somebody else. Because one thing that did happen when I was like at mid time in the hobby was somebody on Facebook wanted to not throw away but give out some angelfish. And the angelfish were really baby angelfish. They were not even a penny size angelfish. I'm talking about like this small. Wow, this is way too big. I'm talking about like this small, just to show like how small they were. And actually to them, I generally did not know anything about raising angelfish. I did not know anything about raising fries. Well, they're not fries. So it's probably like 3 or maybe 4 weeks old. 4 weeks is a little bit much. Also 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks and a half, or 2 weeks, 2 weeks and maybe 3 weeks. And I took them. I took them because one, they were a lot. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna take them. If they die, it's not gonna be really a problem. I'll learn from it, and I do have like multiple other fish. I still take care of them until they're grown. But well, there is no but actually. So I just took them. I just took them. Went to a dollar store, a Dollar Tree, because they asked me to bring a container, which I did, and then we just met at like random parking spot, and it just gave me the fish. Just like that. It was like one of the weirdest things ever because what the heck? I'm pretty sure somebody watching was probably thinking about the same thing too. Like this guy literally came up from this car with a big container with fish in it and just like dump it into my container, and then it was like bye. Crazy. But that's exactly what happened. And then I went home. I told him thank you for the angelfish because they're really cute. I'm telling you, when they're small like this, when you do anything with your finger or anything, whatever you use on the tank, it just like tap it a little to just like go and disperse the thing because I guess they're afraid or they feel that, but still. But that was like months ago. And then right now, I'm looking at them right now because they're literally on the floor on my 55-gallon tank, and they're around like 20, 15 or 20. Two or maybe two of them died. One maybe two was from the transfer, and then I've seen one drown like the other day because I guess the water was way too high, and then they kind of jumped out for some reason. But other than that, like all of them are a dime size now. They are big, and I know two is a little bit much. But I know in 3 4 months, like all of them will reach sexual maturity and they will start, you know, um, breeding in the tank, which is crazy because I had them like literally as a baby and then ran out there almost like 2 adults. Crazy, crazy, crazy story, I'm telling you. But fish keeping and mostly like breeding fish is something I'm really interested into. So I do see myself like doing this a lot for a really long, 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 long time. But I also like drawing because it's something that I've been doing for a really long time. I think that's like one of my longest hobby ever, because I started when I was like 12, 13, then when I'm 21, so you guys can do about it. See like for how long I've been drawing. So drawing is something that I can really like doing. So I actually have some of my drawings here on this. So this is some of my drawings, my fashion illustrations. I look up. I do draw, but only when I'm bored. When I'm heavily bored, or also like bored to the extreme, I'll draw. But it's not something I'm going to be doing every day because it does take time, and I usually never know what I'm drawing. So I'll only draw when I don't know what to do. When I have a pencil and I do see this book or the sketchbook, I'll just go and draw because I it just comes naturally to me. So it's not something that I can kind of plan, even if I wish I could. But I've never actually tried to learn how to do so or try to work on trying to visualize something in the drawing. But it was always like me being like, oh, all right, so let me see what those lines are telling me. Let me see what I can do with those lines and then continue to drawing. That's pretty much just right there all my drawing. And I also do like doing bioengineering projects. I'm a bioengineering major for those who don't know. I used to be a female right now, I'm not a female anymore. Well, I'm not a female anymore. So it is unpaid, but I still like doing bioengineering projects. So once I'll maybe move out and I'll have more space, so I'll probably want to do some kind of like small lab and stuff and do some experiments and do some projects as well and put it on the internet, which I already started, but I had to stop because I had like multiple things going on in my life. But things are slowly getting calmer, like getting down. So I think I can come back to all these. But that's pretty much it. It's gonna take some time to work. It's not gonna happen anytime soon. And virtual reality as well. I almost forgot. Virtual reality is something I only tried, and I started doing some virtual reality project. Also, like 1 year, maybe 2 years ago, with the Myth Quest 2, and then the Myth Quest 3 came out. I have both lessons that way, and I just like do stuff. I did a physical therapy app, and I also have other things I really want to work on now, but I'm not doing it because my room is really small, and I really cannot do much in my room. The only thing that I can have in my room are my fish tanks. So I have as much as possible. But other than that, I do not have anything else. Also, I'm not trying to like put anything else in my room because it's gonna be a mess. It's really hard to just navigate around, which is something I'm not trying to live in. But it's like really hard to navigate around, so it's gonna be 3 inches, and I really don't like that. Before I not even try. I'm gonna wait until we move back from this place, which is probably gonna be happening like the next 2 to 3 years, and I'll have a bigger room, or maybe I'll have my own room and then one like another room to just have like a studio or my work room stuff, and maybe have like another room for a fish tank too. So I never really know. Fingers crossed. I find like a house to rent for like a 5 bedroom or like 6 bedroom. It's gonna be crazy. I have one thing I really want to do, so might as well continue with the next stuff. And when my YouTube channel will finally, take out too, maybe it will allow me to afford them. So we don't know, we never know. But no, so I'm putting this one right now, but that's me. Well, I started YouTube all the way back because I wanted to be better at communicating, and I used to speak English back in our home country in Haiti, but my English in Haiti and my English now is totally two different things. And if I have videos, yeah, sorry, my battery died. So I wish I had videos so I should share it to you guys, but yeah. One of the main reasons why I started my YouTube channel is because one, I really wanted to be better at communicating, better at me producing some words. I still struggle with some words right now, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just overall way much better, and I can actually sit down and introduce myself and express my thoughts fully, and allow somebody else to understand it, which was a little bit complicated when I did not have this channel and I only was not talking to anybody besides my cousins. So yeah, I just wanted something better for myself, and I just made the channel. And like for like everybody else that created a YouTube channel, I guess the other reason is to become famous and popular. This was really vanity. This is the vanity, but it's not really one of my main reasons. But it's kind of like one of the reasons as well, because I was like, hey, what if I do this thing and then it just like become a big huge thing? and I can actually make a living out of it or make money out of it to do other things. But still, I I think it will take a long time for my YouTube channel to actually come to this point where I'm making a good amount of money from it. Which I really hope I come to this point because hey, that's something that I really like doing. And if I can make good money out of this thing, so I can actually use it for other stuff as well, like maybe buying a house or um, not doing like a fish store, but I having like a big fish house, or where I'll just creating specific strains and just ship everything locally or worldwide. But I have like multiple projects, all right. So I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to my projects because I do dream big, and what keeping me from dreaming big now will be God is money. So if this thing can make me some money, I really like doing it. So I guess that's something that I should be doing, right? Isn't it? But yeah, that's top now. So I'll say thank you for watching my videos. It was really nice to sit down and talk to you guys and record these videos because I really wanted to do so, and right now I'm kind of back on track. As I'm trying to do this like one videos every day, but I did not start it on Monday, I didn't start on Tuesday, so I'm starting on Wednesday. So I kind of had like good, a good recording session now, and I'm fully satisfied with it. So I'm just gonna put these videos together and put them on the channel. So thanks for watching again, and you guys will see me on another video soon, most likely tomorrow. So yeah, bye.